him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, it can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Caratini in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's just foul. Swing and a drop. This one is crushed. Oh, got it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 2-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Booth. He just changed the game. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's the DH, Josh Bell. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Louis Varland is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Jays,
number
Braden Fisher.
Braden Fisher.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Overhand curve. Low
Strike
outside.
two.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Slider. Low inside.
Chopped to the right side. And foul ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Clement settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the win, the third baseman,
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the bottom of the seventh.
Slider. Low outside.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the inning. Twins get one on this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Clement. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 7,
Kazuma Okamoto, the next to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Schneider now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Right through there for a strike. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And 1-2. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. 2-2 now. In there! Looking for the catch.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Taylor Rogers will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they bring out their closer in the 8th, Cole Sands.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In there for strike one. The Jays with the tying run on at first, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball, go.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. George Springer takes it deep, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 3-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So 2 down, and now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in target field, bottom of the 8th. Brooks Lee getting ready to hit.
Lee.
Strike on the inside corner.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And it's
No,
even up.
that's the ball.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Low inside. Slider.
The 1-2. And that
No.
just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Emmanuel Rodriguez will hit next. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
In the air to left center. Sanchez has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel.
Four-seam fastball.
Rip, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the center field. And the tying run is on base.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. We often hear the phrase short to it, but long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to him. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Braden Fisher won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Quick toss to first. He's back in easily. Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball 2.
The Twins with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air. Schneider brings it in, and that is the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 3-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So man aboard. Now here is Nathan Lucas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Substitution being made at first. Coming out the pinch run for Toronto. Miles Straw looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Now quick throw to first. Straw back on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
The catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Late on that fastball.
No, that's the ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's in there, and it got 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 3 in this one. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Coming home. 1 run is in. Lucas around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
A big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Cole Sands gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Justin
Twins,
Topa will take over here.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
One out, runner at second. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, he went. Strike one. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lee. Throw to first in time.
Good outside run with that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto.
Good swing out of him last time with the liner in the center.
Ball.
That's outside. And the count now 2-0. Foul ball there. Two outs and one in scoring position. Fought off foul. Two down. And that skips into there. On the ground to the left.
Elbow.
And it goes just foul. Man on second, two down. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Well, they'll pick up a couple of runs here. Both coming on this two-run double. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the ninth,
the right fielder,
Matt Wallner getting ready to hit.